pass the call to Senator Roberts, who has questions for the Commissioner, and then I'll rotate the call to the Greens and then back to the opposition. So Senator Roberts.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you for being here again. I understand this topic's quality and safety?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Why is it that my aged care for over 65s do ACAT assessments of clients by nurses to determine their health needs, but NDIS does not?
I'd have to defer that to the NDIA. I'm sorry, Senator.
Okay. Can we take that? Someone take that on notice for the NDIA?
Yeah, it's certainly not a question that the Commission can answer.
We'll take it.
Thank you. Why does the NDIS only look at lifestyle of a disabled person and not their complete health needs when 80% of clients with disabilities have chronic health conditions? Vulnerable people with complex health issues need nursing input. NDIS may have been developed for lifestyle only, but clearly chronic health conditions affect lifestyle and level of care and the funding required. Is that correct?
Well, the NDIA is responsible, Senator, for, as you're aware, for what goes in a plan and what someone can claim for and what particular services they do. Our job is to ensure that that which fits in their plan is provided on in terms of quality and safety for that individual. So we regulate the providers, not what goes onto their plan. That's a matter for the NDIA.
So is that something that can be taken on notice as well from the NDIA?
We'll take it on notice.
Thank you. As I'm being told, a lot of these come from our constituents. So I'm not an expert on NDIS, NDIA, NDI, anything. So the health conditions of these NDIS participants are not being assessed properly to determine the level of care required and the amount of funding. They are also not being managed well because there are no nurses involved in doing assessments and to train support providers who are caring for these vulnerable people. So how is the level of care required being assessed to determine if funding is being distributed appropriately?
Again, Senator, that's primarily a question for the NDIA. However, if there are complaints in relation to the service level that your individual constituents are saying in relation to their plans, etc., that is a matter for the Commission, and we would like those matters brought to our attention.
So why are people with a mental illness being discriminated against in terms of providing for their needs? Those with a mental illness are often significantly disabled by their illness.
The Commission can't answer that question, Senator. That's a matter for the NDIA.
Why have nurses been kept out of this scheme?
That's not a question.
Yeah,
that's a policy.
The NDIA.